Good evening, Osceola Magnet, and welcome to our 2018 fifth grade graduation. At this time, we are going to invite our fifth graders in. So friends, family, if you don't mind standing and cheering for our students as they come in for graduation. Mrs. Bruckner's class. Mrs. Darnell's class. Mrs. Del Tufo's class. Mrs. Cathcart's class. Students, turn around and wave to your friends and family. Let's hear it for this class right here. All right, please be seated. Welcome to our 2018 graduation for our fifth grade class of Osceola Magnet. My name is Mr. Simpson. I'm honored to be the school principal of these amazing students and incredible teachers. Mr. Sarnowski is not feeling well tonight, so he will not be here, but we still have some wonderful things on the agenda. First up, I get a chance to share a little bit of last words of wisdom with my students here today. I do want to say that I am incredibly proud of all the fifth grade students that we have here tonight, but I had a hard time trying to figure out what I wanted to say to them as they move on to middle school, high school, college, and beyond. So I want to say to each and every one of you the same thing I've said just about every single day since I've been at Osceola. I want you all to be safe, be happy, and learn. But tonight I'm going to be real specific, even more specific, and bring it down to one real important thing going in the middle school. And here's my challenge. I would like every single one of you to be a leader. Every single one of you to be a leader. Now, sometimes we think of leader as that person out front, right, kids? And everyone else is following that one person. But that's not true. Every single one of you can be a leader every single day at your middle school. So there's going to be times next year, in 6th grade, 7th, and 8th, and the rest of your life, where the students around you are going to make some decisions that aren't always the best. There's going to be times where you're faced with a decision that you know what is right, and it's moments like these, times of right and wrong, that truly determine the true leaders. And I know each and every one of you, and I can personally vouch that when you have made those wrong decisions, you've learned from them. But here's the hardest part, and here's what separates the leaders from the followers. Those students that can tell a classmate or a friend to cut it out, to stop being mean, to be nice to that other kid. So fifth graders, right now, turn to the person next to you and say, be nice. Yeah, it's not that hard. But I'll tell you, if your friend is making a bad decision next year, I hope that you are a strong enough leader that you're willing to tell them, hey, be nice, do the right thing. And I hope you surround yourself with friends that'll say the same thing to you. There's also going to be times next year and the rest of your life, so this applies to all the adults in the room as well, where people around you will complain. There's going to be times where you're faced with a group of friends that acting like whatever's going on is the end of the world. I have honestly seen a kid walking around Universal Studios complaining. They're at one of the coolest places on earth, and yet they choose to have a bad attitude about it. But let me tell you something that's also really hard about having that good attitude. That separates the leaders of Osceola and the followers. Those students that can tell a classmate to smile, quit complaining, enjoy life. Life can be pretty amazing if you choose to enjoy it. So go ahead and tell the kid next to you, hey, smile. And then do what they say, smile. I'm missing a smile right up front. There it is. Students, this is my second challenge to you. Be a leader among your friends at school, in middle school, and make middle school a happy, fun place to be. It really is your choice. There's also going to be times next year and the rest of your life where the people around you will give up. There's going to be times where you're faced with a group of your personal friends that don't care about schools. Friends that might say that school is boring, or I'm not going to do that homework, or I don't care about my grades. Well, guess what? With Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and everything else, you'll be able to find those classmates years from now, and you'll be able to find out what happens to those kids that try hard in school and those kids that don't. So here's what the hardest part is that separates the Osceola leaders from the followers. Those students that can tell a classmate or a friend to try harder, hey, let me help you study. You can do this. Hey, you know what? This class can be fun if we try hard. So go ahead and tell the person next to you, you better get good grades next year. And parents from up top, why don't you say that to your kids? You better get good grades next year. Well, the parents are really enjoying this one. But students, this is my third challenge to every single one of you. Be a leader among your friends. And not only do I want you to get those grades, to work hard in school, but I want you to challenge your friends to do their homework, to get good grades. And one day you will look back and you will be so glad that you did. So students, keep these challenges in mind. Listen, you are a leader, and you're also a leader among your friends. Decide today that you are going to be the person that will make school safe, that will make school fun, and to make your school a place where you will learn every single day to the best of your abilities. As you get older, as every single one of you get older, 6th grade, 7th grade, and beyond, the leaders around you are going to change. But here's the crazy part. The greatest leader in your life is slowly becoming you. I am proud of you today. I'm proud of you tomorrow, and I'll be proud of you always as my Osceola Explorers. And now to Ms. Parentella.
Good evening. Today was a fun day. We had fly-up day today, and the 5th graders got to come back and visit their kindergarten classroom. So I'm going to share some words of wisdom from back in kindergarten. There's a poster on my door, and it says this: all I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile at school. These are the things I learned. Share everything, just like rainbow fish. Play fair. Don't hit people, keep your hands and feet to yourself. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. My class that visited today remembered my cleanup song. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. So is drinking hot cocoa in your pajamas while you ride the Polar Express. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some, and draw and paint. Paint Rudolph on your t-shirt, and sing in the rain, and dance and play. play with shaving cream, and play in sprinklers and blow bubbles, and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out in the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down and the plants goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Goldfish and hamsters and white mice, and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die. So do we. And then remember the Dick and Jane books? Oh, you probably don't remember those books, but maybe you remember Gingerbread Man, Froggy, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Mrs. Wishy-Washy. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. The golden rule and love and basic sanitation, ecology and politics, and equality and sane living. Think what a better world it would be if we all, the whole world, had cookies and milk at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then lay down with our blankets for a nap. Or if all governments had a basic policy to always put things back where they found them and to clean up their own mess. And it is still true, no matter how old you are, when you go out into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together.
I'm now going to welcome Mr. Charles Searcy, school board member, to give some words of wisdom.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson. When I walked in tonight, Mr. Simpson said, by the way, you're going to be the speaker. And I said, well, do you have anything I could say? And he said, well, it's all in the program here, and I can't find my talk. So it's a pleasure to be here tonight. It's a pleasure to welcome you graduates. You're going to be having some really, really fun times during the next couple of years of your life. And I would just say this, from an old man, I would love, and I would imagine every parent in this room would love to go back and redo the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I don't want to hear any boos back there, but I'm telling you, you need to enjoy every single solitary day. The girls are going to start looking better. The guys are going to look cooler, but make the best of that. But one thing I did see on the program here that really impresses me, the 5th grade graduates have a new journey ahead of them, and it begins with a single step. Following up on what Mr. Simpson said here, it's up to you to take that step. But I would caution you. You folks have heard a rumor about a certain principal that has eaten earthworms. Please, and it was Mr. Simpson, I'm pretty sure, so please don't follow him. He's a great leader, but don't be eating earthworms, whatever you do. But, you know, wisdom, I don't know why he asked me to speak on wisdom, words of wisdom. I'm, an old guy here just kind of hanging around, just an old country boy. But I made it. I'm the first person in my family to ever graduate from college. My 10th grade teacher told me I'd never make it. And when I graduated, I called that 10th grade teacher and I said, I graduated from the University of Florida. She couldn't believe it. I get emotional when I say that because, I came from a poor family and I had to work all the time, but you folks can make anything you want to. You can be anybody you want to be. I, for example, graduated University of Florida, and now I sit on the school board for Indian River County. And we make decisions that affect your lives every single day. But just like Mr. Simpson said, leaders have to be leaders, and you have to take that first step. And my 2 minutes are up. So my challenge to you is do just exactly what he said, except the worm thing. Don't be eating the worms. But enjoy life, enjoy the next few years. You're going to, when you move on to the 6th grade, you're going to be the little fish in the big pond. But don't let that bother you. You be leaders. We're going to be proud of you. I know Mr. Simpson is. And it's our point tonight to say congratulations on your accomplishments so far. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm now going to welcome Mrs. McCord, Assistant Principal, to share an overview of the awards.
Good evening. At this time, we're proud to recognize our graduating students, the high school graduating class of 2025, for their outstanding effort and hard work throughout the school year. 2025 seems like a long way from now, but it is going to be here before you know it. So as our speakers before me have said, enjoy every minute and every opportunity that you have. There are many areas in which students have achieved, such as those students that have shown an outstanding desire to be a good citizen, an academic scholar, or responsible steward of the environment. Our students have put forth tremendous effort in all academic areas all year long and have grown in self-confidence as a result. Many accomplishments will be recognized in just a few moments. One in particular is the prestigious Presidential Education Award for Excellence in Academics. This program was founded in 1983. Ever since then, the program has provided our nation's elementary, middle, and high schools with the opportunity to recognize graduating students who meet high standards of academic excellence. There are two levels of the Presidential Award. The first one is the Silver Award, and to be eligible for that, a student must score a level 4 or 5 on the 4th grade FSA in both math and reading, and earned all A's and B's on both the 4th and 5th grade report card. To be eligible for the Gold Award, a student must score a level 4 or 5 on the 4th grade FSA in both reading and math and earned all A's on the 4th and 5th grade report card. So those would be the students that have had an ice cream party with me for 2 years. And we know who they are because we do talk about them. 10 students will be receiving the Gold Award tonight and 17 the Silver. Now I will read a letter from the President of the United States to the students. Congratulations on receiving the 2018 President's Education Award. Mrs. Trump and I are proud to join your family, friends, and teachers in celebrating this outstanding achievement. Through hard work and perseverance in the classroom, you have earned this great honor and set your path towards an even brighter future. We commend you on this accomplishment, and we send our best wishes for continued success as you further your education and pursue your dreams. Before we begin with the awards in the 4 classes, I just want to leave you with a few words of encouragement. The first thing is, the best investment you can ever make is in yourselves. So never stop developing your potential. Do and say the right thing every day of your life, and always be kind, and smile, and be friendly, but always be kind. My desire for each of you is to find a purpose, a cause, an area of study that excites and motivates you. It's never too late to be excellent at something. I wish you all the best in the next chapters of your lives. And at this time, our 5th grade teachers will present the awards and certificates of graduation to the students.
So just a tad bit of housekeeping for moms. Go ahead and get your cameras ready. Each class will come up one by one. The students will receive their diplomas, and then we will line up as a whole class, and then you may take a class picture once we're done with each class. Yes, you're your teacher too. Lonnie Alexander. Aiden Alfonso. The Gold Presidential Award for Augie Bajarenas. That's it, right? The Silver Presidential Award for Ava Bellismo. The Silver Presidential Award for Elijah Blackwell. Isabella Deladone. The Silver Presidential Award for Grayton Del Tufo. The Silver Presidential Award for Lincoln Dykes. Canary Gore. The Gold Presidential Award for Anna Gruber. The Silver Presidential Award for Lila Mullen. Lily Rue. Sarah Ruby. Ashton Russo. Jacob Schoenfeld. The Silver Presidential Award for Amelia Thompson. Cassidy Trailing. The Gold Presidential Award for Alyssa Watson. Ashton Wetmiller. Kamora Williams. And Logan Young. And I present to you Mrs. Bruckner's 5th grade class.
All right, Ms. Darnell's fifth grade class, Cole Bates. Ethan Brown. Lily Cabral. And the Silver Presidential Award, Capri Crespo. Also receiving the Silver Presidential Award, Sophie Denninger. Mia Garcia. Demia Jordan. Richard Oliveira. Addison Paris. Eli Patterson. Shiona Pryor. And receiving the Gold Presidential Award, Jackson Ray Hall. Casey Schoenfeld. Sophia Souza. Receiving the Silver Presidential Award, Sydney Thompson. Sabrina Torella. Jamari Turner. Eva Villamontes. Phineas Weatherly. David West. And receiving the Gold Presidential Award, Justin Woolard. And that's Miss Darnell's 5th grade class. Parents, if you want to get pictures, now's your time.
We're going to be welcoming Mrs. Del Tufo's 5th grade class. We'll start with Layla Barron. Reginald Bass. Brian Carter. And a gold presidential for Ethan Darnell. William De Silva. And a silver presidential for Edie Dowd. James Erpenbeck. Silver presidential for Myra Fajardo. Aubrey Hancock. A silver presidential for Laura Izquierdo. Joseph Kraus. Brody Krieger. Terrence Lee. Bryce Malden. Dylan Moxley. Hayden Noss. A silver presidential for Ava Odom. Grayson Parent. Emma Pease. Betsy Perez. Sophia Paulson. And Natalie Sarmiento. Parents, if you'd like to take pictures, give Natalie just a moment and then they're all yours.
Ethan? No, no. Don't do me. And last but not least, Mrs. Cathcart's fifth grade class. Saleh Al-Sayed. Emma Beal-Hewling. Gold Presidential Award for Bryson Darnell. Silver Presidential Award for Jackson Gravely. Silver Presidential Award for Shauna Claire Jasmine. No. Silver Presidential Award for Caitlin Kovacs. Christian Letts. Tyler McCoy. Brianna McLaughlin. Silver Presidential Award for Madeline Mosier. Tamaya Mosley. Gold Presidential Award for Sean Page. Austin Pastor. Brenda Perez. Gavin Rosart. Nitali Sowell. Gold Presidential Award for Brenton Sturgis. David Swanson. Kayla Tran. And Gold Presidential Award for Kaylee Webster. And last but certainly not least, Brandon Wesley. And that is Mrs. Cathcart's 5th grade class.
All right, I would now like to invite to the podium our Student Council President, Mr. Logan Young.
Parents, teachers, and especially my fellow students, I am proud to have been your Student Council President for the past year. We've been here at Osceola for 6 years. That is more than 50% of our lives. We're the first kindergarten class on the campus we know today. During that time, we've had many memories and opportunities. Do you remember in kindergarten we had water day, where we got to play in kiddie pools and have shaving cream fights? We also made many new friends that year. The teachers taught us how to be students, including how to walk in line, which some of us still don't have this mastered. In 1st grade, we made rice babies. We got to experience what it's like to be a parent. Do you remember the teachers who taught us the foundations of school? That is, how to add, subtract, and read. In 2nd grade, we worked on the present writing. I went to SeaWorld and I got soaked by my favorite marine mammal, the killer whale. Actually, we all got soaked that day in the rainstorm. Do you remember that trip? 3, 2, 1, blast off. We launched rockets across the field in 3rd grade and paraded around the school in the invention convention. It was the first year of the FSA. Do you remember how nervous you were? Then we had all hands on deck in 4th grade for our Titanic speech. We traveled to the oldest city in the USA. There we drank from the fountain of youth. Do you feel young still? I know I'll forever be young. In 5th grade, we were the leaders of the school. We had a bone to pick with owl pellets. We built and tested bridges. Do you know what your favorite part about 5th grade was? Mine was Sea Camp. We were the first grade to go back to Sea Camp for over 10 years. We made many memories during our time here. Did you ever stop to think about all the opportunities we've had? We can be in clubs like Art Club, Science Olympiad, Running Club, Wharf, Instrumental, Student Council, Tinkling, Singers, Twirlers, and Grown Club. I didn't even realize how many there were. So on the behalf of myself and my fellow students, I'd like to thank all the teachers and staff at Osceola Magnet. Without them, without them, we would not have made these memories and had these opportunities. Osceola has prepared us well for the coming challenges in the future. Good luck to my fellow students in the next adventure into middle school.
We now have a PowerPoint presentation for everyone.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. That's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it we do is feed. Mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. That we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
I've been waiting for my dreams to turn into something I could believe in, and looking for that magic rainbow on the horizon. I couldn't see it until I let go, gave in to love, and watched all the bitterness burn. Now I'm coming alive, body and soul, feeling my world start to turn. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time, this is the time to be more than a name or facing the crowd. I know this is the time, this is the time of my life, time of my life. Holding on to things and vanished into the air, left me in pieces, but now I'm rising from the ashes, finding my wings. Know that I needed was there all along, within my reach, as close as the beat of my heart. And I'll taste every moment and live it out loud. I know this is the time, this is the time to be more than a name stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the pain sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors. That's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
All right, fifth grade students, we're going to end the night with a thank you to some other people that we want to honor tonight. So when I call your name, the students, in a moment you'll look around and you can wave back at some of these people as they're waving. When I call you, if you can wave and just keep on waving. First, all current teachers and staff members of Osceola start waving at our fifth grade teachers. Nice kids, nice and big. All other teachers in the district, if you work at other schools or anywhere for Indian River County, or former teacher, retired teacher, or lab manager, if you can wave at our fifth grade students. I would like all the moms in the room wave their hands at our students. All the dads in the room wave at the students. All the brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, friends, family, wave at our students. Fifth graders, look around the room. You are surrounded by people that love you, that care about you, that are so incredibly proud of who you are today and always. Each and every one of you are blessed incredibly. We're going to finish tonight with our fifth grade students. You have one last job to make this official, that you are now going to be officially a middle school student. When I when I say go, our 5th grade students are going to walk back and find their teacher back here. When you give your teacher a hug and get your bag, you are officially a middle school student. And then, parents, if you can wait until after the hug, they will come and find you, and then you can go. So 5th grade students, Miss Bruckner and Miss Darnell's over here. Miss Del Tufo, Miss Cathcart's over here. 5th grade students, give your 5th grade teacher a hug. Congratulations, middle school students.